Mona Lisa Overdrive is a 1988 novel by William Gibson, and is book 3 in the Sprawl Trilogy, the first 2 being Neuromancer and Count Zero, which I have previously read, reviewed, and enjoyed, by the way. This is set 8 years after Count Zero, or 15 after Neuromancer. The story follows 3 threads and has more characters than the previous book, which is to say it's kind of getting up there as the previous book had more books than the first book. Anyways, some of these are old characters like Molly Millions, the razor-fingered girl inspired by a character from Coming Attraction by Fritz Leiber. Obligatory that I mention that. I'm obligated. Anyways, Kimiko is a daughter of a Yakuza, sorry, can't speak English. I guess it's not English, though. Can't speak Japanese. Anyways, she's sent to London while her father waged war with other gangs. And while in London, the mob is important to her, and so is a character inconspicuously named Sally Shears. Interesting. Anyways, Mona is a teenage prostitute that looks really similar to Angie Mitchell, a SimStim star. SimStim being simulation stimulation, a sort of thought recording experience. We get to experience her job as a prostitute firsthand, and she doesn't really enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it either. Anyways, she gets invited for a gig that is immediately shady and goes down dark paths. Slick Henry is in a place called Dog Solitude, specifically living in a factory. This is a great expanse of abandoned factories and the like. I saw it online. It's probably actually in southern New Jersey. It's not mentioned in the book. Convicted as a car thief, his punishment involved short-term memory deletion every 5 minutes. Now, punishment ended, he still suffers blackouts. Unfortunately, yeah. What are you going to do about it? Anyways, he makes sculptures, though. That's pretty nice. Then he is hired to watch over a plugged-in man, and that's kind of where the story goes. He starts with characters like Little Bird and Kid Africa. The N-word is used in the opening conversation, just heads up there. This one might have my favorite characters in the whole series, though. It is just very charming. The range of characters you get in different parts of the world as well. Different stuff going on, but all some similar threads connecting them. And all very much this kind of gritty reality that is not quite ours, but in some ways is close. This story involves aliens, AI, magical cyberspace powers, and uploading to powerful computers that can simulate all of reality, called an Aleph. It definitely hints of some of the Girl Who's Plugged In or even No Woman Born and some other cyberpunk stuff. But this one has a very different ending. It's ending to the trilogy, of course, but different ending than I was expecting, though I very much enjoyed it. I'm not complaining at all. In fact, this is my favorite in the trilogy. It's just interesting that for a cyberpunk book to end in this way, I'm not sure Gibson really even, what he writes afterwards is even considered cyberpunk. I mean, this is the end of the 80s anyhow. But it's a very, very enjoyable ending, and I like how it leaves us thinking, right? That there is some sense of hope, and I think we all need hope, so I appreciate that. Anyways, Liam from Liam's Lyceum. I'll catch you next time.